Okay, so I want to take the point that you've mentioned about it was so much fun to be a marketer in the past, right? You could just go spend this money and have this, hey, look, here's a cool giveaway. And basically that's it. Now, there is a notion in B2B marketing that it's all dead, meaning nobody cares about awareness anymore. Marketers, and I will say it in a bit of a blunt way, not the first time in my life, I was saying it in a blunt way, marketers are just an extension of sales. They, if it's not too hard for you guys, please bring me an X amount of MQLs, right, marketing qualified leads, and let the sales guy do their job, and you can have all your gizmos and your marketing automation stuff and scoring, schmoing, blah, blah, blah. Please bring X amount of MQLs. So I would like to hear more from the panelists. Is awareness still relevant for B2B marketers in 2016? And I would like to start with Datorama.
So first of all, I would say that I would argue that you can't really separate awareness from the funnel. Awareness is part of the funnel. If you don't have awareness, you don't have a funnel. I would mention the fact that 70% of the buying decision is being done in the online without speaking with everyone, and part of it is the awareness. Okay, and I think awareness is being a little bit downplayed today because it can't really being measured. Okay, and everybody are, and I'm from a data-driven analytics company. Okay, but awareness is being downplayed because you can't really measure it. Having said that, I would say that you can and you have to try to connect awareness to the funnel. How? First, you have to measure everything. And when you come to measure awareness, you have to create your measurements and you have to decide upon your measurements. It can be impressions or tweets or shares or added fans or whatsoever. Once you have these metrics in place, okay, you have to try to come up with index connecting awareness to the funnel. So take these measurements, try to come up with the connection of these measurements to your revenue, to your pipeline, and if you have that, you have to, you can predict the implication of awareness on funnel and revenue. This is my take on awareness.
I would like to add to Omri argument here that for me, I mean, this is my personal one, I think that as long as people are buying and not machine, awareness and branding and positioning is a must. Since at the end, the people needs to buy no matter when he's in the buy stage in the funnel, he needs the awareness, he needs the feeling to the brand. So awareness is a must, and of course the branding thing. The way that we are dealing it with IBM is actually doing the right balance by geography. This means that the major countries, 5 major geographies, are doing the awareness, the branding, all the rest, and all the other countries are doing the demand generation. Why it is working? Because actually when US is doing awareness or branding, it's going down to all the country. The world is flat, as we all know. So it's going down. Think about what's happened with Jeopardy. For example, in 2011, all the world knew about Watson. So 5 major countries are doing the awareness, and the countries themselves are doing the demand gen. So we find the right balance, and each company should find the balance for itself.
So I want to shake things up a bit. I'm going to say something radical. If we start thinking about our main objective, even our only objective as lead generation, and we are good, smart marketeers, inbound marketeers, awareness will come because we're smart, because we know marketing. If lead generation is the only goal, then everything else will be a result of lead generation orientation. So the bottom line, the end result is we want to get the pipeline growing. We want to get good leads. So if we want to get good leads, we need to build a good brand, We need to build awareness. We need to make things happen. So let's try and reverse the circle. Let's look at lead gen as the only and main objective, and then build our team around that objective. Even people who are doing outbound marketing, classic events, whatever, they know that what their managers and what their organization is expecting of them in the end of the day is to bring leads, even if what they do is produce an exhibition. So they're all oriented towards that. They do the classic Marcom activities, marketing, communications, PR, whatever. But they know that the bottom line is how many leads did we bring. And that changes something in the perception. And then it makes people start thinking in digital terms as well, not just in offline terms or outbound terms. Because this shift in thinking is what's needed now. I mean, to bring marketeers from where they are or the comfort zone of marketing to what marketing is today, like Nancy was showing, it takes a shift in thinking. It takes a bit of a change in how you think. Now, that wasn't going to be my answer. My answer was going to be similar to yours about geographies and products. So we're going to launch a new service soon. And for that new service, we've decided that in the first 2 months, our main objective is awareness. So we don't care so much about how many leads we're going to bring in the first couple of months. We're going to launch a website and do a lot of digital. And the leads are going to come. But first, we want to just install that new service in the market and that geography, etc. After 2 months, we want to start bringing leads. But again, even if we say that to ourselves, in those first 2 months, we still care about the leads. We still want to see the pipeline growing, right? So I'm trying to orient my team and everyone in the company towards marketing equals lead generation in the end of the day. Doesn't matter what we all do. In the end of the day, this is what we're measured upon. So
I have to admit that I'm confused now.
Let's call it a night.
Let's call it a just okay, thank you very much. Here's the thing, okay? I'm digressing completely from the question that I sent to the panelists. I apologize. We're so much focused on lead generation, right? We're gonna bring the numbers. What was the conversion rate of that landing page? 5 times the industry benchmark, right? We're so focused on that, and forget at the end of the day, and I really, the points that you've raised, I really resonate with them. At the end of the day, yes, awareness is not measurable, okay? Every time we talk with clients, we tell them, we're gonna measure awareness between us. It's a bit of BS. But the good thing is, it's a constant BS, which means that we can constantly see the shift in that numbers that we are putting on the table. So it's not an absolute number. This is the amount of people that were actually exposed to a message about this amazing BI product, right? It's more of, we did better than last month, right? But at the end of the day, for us, it's very simple to be very focused on numbers. I agree with you about that. But the buyers are not really working like that. We see a trend with a lot of our clients and a lot of the companies we are talking with that the managers, it's really easy for a CEO to ask, how many leads did you bring? And then what we see in many cases, 2 things are being missed. First of all, who cares how many leads did you bring? It's just the beginning. We just started the process with them. So now we have a new contact in the database. Cool, awesome. We didn't do anything until today. We just got an email, hopefully not a Gmail. Hopefully it's not going to be marked as spam. Hopefully they will be actually listening to us, right? And the nurturing process is so hard. And the nurturing process, and that's the cool thing, is multi-channel. In order to do nurturing, you need to do awareness. You have to go back to the funnel. You need to go up in the funnel and create all those general awareness activities that actually touch your database, just in a different way.